How the hell's it going, YouTube? My name is Trious, and a couple of months ago, I decided it was time to move out of my childhood home. So today's going to be a little bit more of a personal video for me. Also, hopefully, some of you out there who can kind of relate to what I'm feeling at the moment. This background behind me is going to look a little different within the next couple of videos. I've sat in front of this camera for the last 45 minutes, just trying to come up with the words. To be honest, I still don't even know if I have those words, but I decided, you know what, just fuck it, and just kind of, let my thoughts speak for themselves. Turn on the camera, start the recording, and let's just see what happens. Now, as some of you know, I've been out of school for the last year, and I've worked a bunch of different places since then, just kind of trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Really, that's the main reason why I'm not doing it anymore. So this actually wasn't the first time I intended on moving out. I was planning on moving out last summer. So me, along with a couple of friends who you'll probably be antiquated with as my channel grows, decided, you know what, let's move, let's kind of get our own spot and let's figure shit out, you know what I mean? We were very, very close to that. We were doing apartment tours, we were going on Zillow, apartments.com, looking at a bunch of different places all around town. I'm getting a phone call. Give me 1 minute. That was actually perfect timing because he is involved in that story. So that's actually perfect. But going back to the story, it didn't end up working out. We only could afford it if it was 4 of us living in this apartment, and then it was down to 3, and then it was down to 2. And at that point, it was between me and one of my other friends, and I just told him, look, I can't do it currently with my, financial situation. It would not make sense for me to do this at all. I would just be blowing all of my money on rent. This is not a good idea. Give it a little while. Fast forward to mid-March of this year, so about a month and a half ago, I get a call from one of my other friends who lives on the east coast of Florida, and he calls me and he's like, yo, I'm in town, you want to go grab food? So I'm like, sure, yeah, let's do it. This entire dinner, he is convincing me to move over to the east coast with him. I'm like, yeah, is this really what I want to do, and he's like, look, I know you want to start up school again. Here are kind of some of the programs that the school I go to offers and all this. He's listing everything out. He seems like a salesman, like, at this moment. I'm like, you know what? I think this could actually be good for me. And my friends can attest to this. Ever since that they went off to college and I stayed right here and commuted to college, how much I wanted to be in their situation. I said that a lot. I said I wanted to be out of this house. I wanted to be my own person, all that. And now that it's happening, it's a little scary, if we're going to be honest. But the thing is, it's not as terrifying as it was when I really first had it sink in that, holy shit, I'm kind of leaving my childhood behind. That was kind of the worst part of it. Going out and being my own person. I mean, the real world is kind of scary. I've had a little bit of a taste of it myself the last 5 or 6 months. It's not easy, and it's not supposed to be easy. You're supposed to find out who you are through discomfort. And I think when I realized that shit was getting real is when I had lease papers in my hand, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is what's happening. This is actual real world. This is the real life. I'm not dreaming. I can pinch myself all I want. Nothing's going to change. This is the path I'm on and the path I'm going to stick to. But my fear of actually going out away from the nest, away from the safety blanket, didn't really, subside until my friends sat me down, saw me actually anxiety ridden, and were like, dude, you are going to be okay. And I was thinking about it. There are 8 billion people in the world now. I would say, give or take, 6 billion are adults. If 6 billion people can do it, I'm not saying they do it well, but 6 billion people are on their own. If they can do it, hell, so can I. And the thing is that moving out, it's supposed to be a good thing. There's going to be people watching this video who are in the exact same situation that I am currently as I'm recording this on May 1st of 2023. There are going to be people in the same scenario whether they're going to school, they have a job elsewhere and they're moving away from home, or whatever. They're afraid of, oh my God, I have rent, I have bills, I have all this, car payment, whatever the fuck. But look, it's just part of life. There's nothing to be afraid of, to be honest, either, because this is how you're gonna truly find out who you are. How are you gonna find out who you are if you still have your mom make you dinner every night? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And this situation can be the best thing that could happen to you. You can meet some of your best friends doing this. You can meet the love of your life. You can land your career job. Do whatever you want. When you're young, this is the time to go exploring. This is the time to figure yourself out and live your life. Don't sit in your bedroom all day, kind of like I do. But that's besides the point. I'm trying to make it on YouTube, which kind of requires me to be in my bedroom, making videos, editing, all that. And I think it is actually a fantastic coincidence that I'm starting a new chapter as I'm starting this channel as well. I'm going to be growing as a person, and hopefully this channel is going to grow into an amazing community. That is my goal. The numbers are great, you know what? But we can honestly fuck the numbers. All I really want out of this platform is just an amazing community of people that come together after work, after school, whatever you got going on, and you can just come here. And it's good vibes only, all inclusive, doesn't matter what the fuck your background is, just a place where you can come and be comfortable. So, my final thoughts. I'm not really sure what the next couple years of my life are going to look like. I'm not sure what the next couple years of this YouTube channel is going to look like either. But that's part of the fun. Part of the fun is creating the stories that when you're a couple years down the road, you can look back and say, holy shit, this was a great time. Let's keep making more stories so I have more stories to tell. And I feel like you guys watching this could see me get progressively more and more and more enthusiastic about this, because I am becoming more and more and more enthusiastic about it with each passing minute. I think getting in front of a camera and just talking and just letting my mind speak is kind of therapy for me in a way. It's kind of telling myself that it's all going to be okay, not to stress about it. This is what's going to happen. You're moving across the state. You're starting a new school. You're trying to grow a YouTube channel. This is what's going on. Let's make the most of it. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some more uploads. This is, I know is a more serious video today. I'm going to try to get you guys some fun shit coming out soon. But guess what? It's going to be a great change. See you soon.